Hello, welcome back. I'm Darren, and this evening we are in Hellblade 2. So, I keep forgetting, because I'm dumb, that I have the Xbox Game Pass. I don't know why, but I continuously forget that I am an Xbot. Yeah, so there you go. And another secret, I use a Samsung phone. I know, right? But anyway, so I probably wouldn't have bothered with this game if it wasn't for Game Pass. But I don't know. I might be happy that I did because I do love absolute best graphics. I am a graphics person. You'll probably see that throughout my games I always play with the highest graphics settings, even if I'm playing Call of Duty. And it's no problem because if you've seen my skills, I don't need to drop settings. I don't need high FPS. I mean, I'm pretty much borderline pro, so good graphics are definitely my passion when it comes to PC. I struggle to understand how people can spend so much on a PC and put everything to low to get high FPS, but at the same time, I don't need to understand that because everyone's different, right? And if that's how they like to play, then I can respect that. I'm kind of the mind of if I'm not that great, an extra 100 FPS is probably not really going to help me anyway. But at the same time, I can also understand that when you watch the esports guys, they play with high FPS and it must matter, right? So, but the reason I play on 4K is clearly because I like graphics, because you don't play at 4K if you care about FPS, right? I mean, that's pretty much a fair statement. So, anyway, here we are. I don't know how this game goes. I haven't played the first one. Like I said, it's not my kind of game, but I'm happy to give it a try. Obviously, it is an Unreal Engine 5 game, and I kind of think that it's something good to look at because if you want to if you want to prepare for the future, I think that you're better off going big because I don't think there's any suggestion that games are suddenly going to get easier to run. Since I've been PC gaming, it just kind of snowballs into harder and harder and harder. And I think already game devs are pretty much saying that they are struggling to make games on the Unreal Engine 5 on Unreal Engine 5 engine that runs on current hardware. So I don't know where it's going to head. So I like to be prepared. So yeah, we are looking at some tough games, and I know that there's a bit of kickback that I'm looking at hard games. But I think you should probably understand that I don't think looking at games from 2 or 3 years ago is possibly the right. I mean, realistically though, if you go back to, I love Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, you're kind of struggling on an XTX or a 4080 to hit 60 on that if you max every graphic setting out at 4K. It's a pretty old game, right? I mean, it's an awesome looking game. But, it's not like all the old games are easy to run. Not when they look good. So, anyway. I don't know if this is just going to end up with 20 minutes of cutscenes. Hopefully we might be able to do a bit of something, but I'm not prepared. I haven't watched. I tend to not watch too much in the way of videos on these games because I don't want to see too much before I get to play it myself. We'll find out.
Senua, the outcast who became a warrior, who faced her demons and challenged the gods for her lover's soul, has accepted the voices, the furies, as part of herself. Just like her mother Galena, she was not like other people. She saw and heard the world differently. Her father Zinbel told her she was evil, tainted by the sin of her mother. Tormented and afraid, she retreated from the world. Until love broke through like the rays of a new dawn. In Dillion's acceptance, she could live again. He gave light to her mind and freed a warrior from her body. But the voice of her father stayed with her, reminding her of her curse. And when the plague came to her land, the people blamed Senua. She took her darkness with her, banishing herself to the wilds. So she was not there when the Northmen massacred her people and sacrificed Dillion to the god of hell. Senua's torment was so deep that the world around her fell away. She took the head of her beloved, the vessel of his soul, and vowed to go to hell herself to save him. Through mist-shrouded horrors, she fought to find the secret path that would lead her to the very gates of hell. But the way was marked by fire and illusion. Senua had to fight the gods that guarded these paths and stave off the rot which threatened to consume her mind and end her life.
Yeah, I think we might have to
Only conquest
unfortunately
could
skip
open the
that,
gates.
or we'll be here forever. I'll listen to that on my own one day when I'm not recording.
Do I know you? It's been a long time. She made a promise to the one she loved, dead now, but no less. A promise. Not one soul more would suffer as he had. She carries him in her heart. His death, his life, will drive her on. She will forge a purpose from his death, make meaning from the pain. And then the Northmen came again to our land, stripping us of our names, our lives, of everything that makes us who we are, beating and binding, taking us as slaves. These Northmen sail under a blood-red sign, and one among them they call Master. Senua will follow that sign. She let herself be taken, dragged in chains to their ships, so she can trace the poison to its source, find the heart, and cut it out. Stop the slaves, keep her promise. But plans can drift off course.
Gotta be said, listen to it on headphones. Sound is awesome.
It begins as it ends. Alone. In the dark. drown you. No, not here. Go. Me now. Get off me. Go. Okay. Look up. Calm. Light. Go. Beauty. Go towards it. Where is he? Lost you. Find Glide. Find someone. She's lost. She's lost. She's lost.
Okay. So my fear of 20 minutes of cutscenes, it could happen.
Don't look anymore. No. No. So close. Even when you're pulled by forces dim and vast, fate can stop you cold. A dream has foundered with the ship.
Well, I'm glad I cut that last one.
Light to steer by. Find the next sign.
It looks unreal though. I can see why they call it Unreal Engine. Because, yeah,
Too cold.
this is insane.
Let's climb.
Absolutely insane.
You are a warrior. A weak warrior.
Oh god, does it give me any type of... I don't know if I was supposed to put some sort of tutorial on, but we'll roll with it. Hopefully I'll figure it out. Because I have no idea what the buttons do.
You should not have come here, child.
This dark land pushes back. She's so far from home, from all she's ever known, half drowned, and lost in a world still clouded to her eyes. But she won't yield. She must fight on, as she always has. Remember? We've been to hell before.
And if I can get to... yeah, I can. So we'll quick go through... basically, we just got everything cranked. So we are on... obviously, we're at 4K. We've got TSR, and we've got the resolution scale at 100%. We've got, obviously, any of these kind of things turned off. And then we have the high global preset. And it's fair to say this game is demanding, which is kind of scary for the future, but I don't know. Not like every game's going to be like this, is it? Let's be honest. I don't know where I'm going. Am I climbing, am I?
Look,
There it is.
this is only the beginning.
Climb, Senwa.
Okay.
You need to climb again.
She will fall if she does.
You will die.
Climb, Senwa.
Climb.
Climb.
She's hurt.
So tired. She's
I
going to fall. No.
don't want this
Careful,
video
Senwa.
to go on too long because I don't know if it's... I don't understand enough about
Climb.
basically creating content at the moment, but I've noticed that it takes forever
Why have we come here? Stupid.
to render a video for some strange reason on this system. I don't know if it's the GPU that does the work or the CPU that does the work,
Don't look down.
but I will be set up for the next 2 hours if this probably goes to have 30 minutes of gameplay. Obviously I'm recording in 4K with a high bitrate. I don't know if this is still cutscene or if this is how the whole game goes. I take it it's kind of a mixture of both, isn't it? It's like a playable cutscene.
She cannot falter. The voices.
And the
drive her
graphics are
onward.
insane.
The ones who didn't live.
I assume they carry on like this? I don't know.
She can hear them calling. Lives stolen by the Northmen. She carries them with her. Always.
She is afraid, exhausted.
I wish she'd get a move on. I'm not gonna lie. I want to go to bed.
To carry on. All this cold, this death. It's a stupid plan. Why did we come here? She's stupid. Ready. You're too weak. Ready.
You should not have come here, child. Your hopes were always doomed to fail. All this way. Just to die among strangers.
You! Why did you come back?
Did you think you had left me behind? I am always here.
I won't listen to you!
That voice. Thought she'd left it in the past. Her father. He clouds her mind with fear, but she won't stop. Stronger forces drive her on.
Ooh, am I actually playing now? Have I got... What does that do? Okay. Have we got a run? 2 different zooms. Interesting. That does nothing. Nothing else does anything. We've got to run. Okay, let's run. Shall we have a quick look? Let's have a look, because... Oh, God. Right. Resolution scale. So does what... no, I don't suppose it does. So if we actually use... Okay, so we do have upscalers. Okay, let's just cut to the bullshit and go to quality and check it out, shall we? I assume that's going to apply.
She needs you. She needs
Yes.
She needs you to go to her quickly.
Here we go, look, we got 60. This is better.
That shit is pathetic. She needs you.
I mean, we can check. Just for the diehards, I know someone will probably want to argue with me tomorrow. I'm playing it with FSR, I'm not going to lie. But we will quick check what happens if we go down to, because I think it's pretty easy to do. What happens if we just go to low? So we can get 60 at low. Do we want to play a hugely high? I don't know. I kind of feel robbed playing at low. I think I'd rather play at high. But yeah, each to their own, right? You know what I mean? PC, personal computer. I play it my way, you play it your way, right? So... let's go back to high. And let's put on that filth. Yeah. Right, where am I going? Am I going over this wall? Are you going over this? Because I don't know any of the buttons. Nope. Going this way, right?
You didn't do enough.
Ooh.
Get across to the other side.
Careful, it's careful.
So easy to slip, Senna.
He is right.
Look down.
Don't listen to him.
The ocean wants you back.
Hate him. He hates you.
Don't listen to him.
Is there any type of reflections? Maybe. It's a strange cinematic look, isn't it? But I mean, it's pretty impressive. I don't know
The symbol.
if this is a good game for upscalers or a bad game for upscalers. I wouldn't have thought it'd be a bad game for upscalers.
They brought me here.
She knows that all through this world there are signs and symbols waiting to be discovered. The meaning is there. If only you can find it.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something a bit more. Who knows? I say I'm not going to run this video for too long. I want to check it out, but I'd probably, I don't know, I'd probably quite like to sit down one night and
There. The symbol.
go through this and take my time
If you want to know.
and enjoy it, rather than feel like I'm rushing.
You know how to do it.
Focus and move a symbol. Try to focus on it.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. I am with you still. Out of hell you have come, and now find yourself in Midgard, the world of men.
I assume that's all I had to do.
Follow him, but be careful. They will kill you this time.
Like they did to her.
On the cliff.
You were too weak to help.
Follow him.
Be ready to fight.
She is a warrior.
A warrior with no sword.
No weapon.
She came here with nothing.
What good are you to anyone?
Tell you what, it's not using a lot of VRAM, is it?
He will kill you.
Which is pretty impressive. I don't know if it should it. It's like graphically amazing, but there's probably not a lot going on, right? I don't know if there's more going on later, but should be running, shouldn't I?
Just watch this happen. Do something. Don't stand by and watch.
Fight him! Why didn't you stop it?
So slow. Too weak.
Let her die.
Oh well.
They were survivors. I need to help the other slaves.
You let her die.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, so you're gonna have to bear with me.
Remember why we came here. She came here for a reason. But now she doesn't know what to do.
You don't know where to go. Your plan is in pieces.
She is lost.
You're lost.
The enslaver of the master is gone. I have to
You thought you could stop this. But you have lost your mark. The sea tore him away. Just like your hopes.
don't need to listen to him. You know this now. Listen to us. You know better. Find the survivor. He is trying to
Tell
trick
you what,
you.
I reckon I need to see a shrink after I finish playing this game. Like, interesting. It's pretty cool though. I think I'll definitely, I might even, like, I never finish games nowadays. I kind of play a game and then
Dead.
move to another one and then go back again and then move to another one. But
Listen to us, not him.
I might actually sit down this weekend and, because I don't think this is a hugely long game, is it? Let's sit down and go through this game. I actually feel a little bit of accomplishment for once. I'm probably going to end the recording there, so that it doesn't take me hours to render this out and upload it. But that's pretty cool. Pretty cool game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty happy playing it like this. Gets me to 60 with FSR quality. Allows me to. I don't think. I don't know. Does it look good? There's not really where I can test it here, is there? Nothing showing up that makes me. I don't know. Will it do a kind of remove the rain? Rain looks fine. I've got rain. It's not doing any kind of weird streak. Let's have a look. No. Okay. Does it get rid of a bit of rain? Maybe. Does it really matter? Probably not. I wouldn't have noticed unless I tried it. I had rain. So that. Maybe a little bit. I wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't tried it, so I'm kind of pretty good with it. I'm not going to nitpick it. This is how I play it. I'm going to assume that I don't need more than 60 to play this game, so your choices are stay at high and use quality upscale, or go to low and don't. I know which one I'll do. I will let you people decide for yourself. I don't think I'd... Let's have a quick look. I don't think I'd go down. We can try it. Where's that get us? 72. It's hard to tell in this game. Certainly where I am. I'll have to go further into it and have a look, because I can't say if that creates any kind of softer image or blur, because I'm stood in the middle of blur anyway. Maybe a bit of ghosting in the rain there. Hard to tell. 70. Do I need 70 in this game? Probably not. I probably play at quality. What does FSR native look like? Maybe it was making it a bit more blurry. Very hard to tell. I think it does a little bit of something with the rain, but like I said, I wouldn't notice if I didn't try anyway, so I'm good with this. I think this is how I'd play it. So, with that said, after 30 minutes of cutscenes, I'm going to call it a day there, and yeah, I will catch you in the next one.